like the edge of a blade. Every move I make is a power play. Grace in my stride, wisdom in my mind. I've built the kind of life I dreamed I'd find. I've become a woman I look up to, strong and untouchable. It's what I do, radiating power, confidence so high. I'm not just living, I'm learning to fly. Men may desire, but I define me. Unstoppable force, wild and free. I've become the woman I look up to, and I'm loving every shade of truth. Welcome back to Becoming Her. If this is your first time here, welcome. I'm really glad you found your way to this space. Now, to my returning listeners, thank you for showing up again, for growing with me, and for walking this journey alongside me. I'm your host, Colina Chippy, and today we're talking about something that marks a real turning point in a woman's life: becoming unavailable for what no longer serves you. Not out of anger, not out of bitterness, not out of pride, but out of self-respect, out of clarity, out of growth, out of alignment. Before we begin, a quick recap of episode 25, where we talked about protecting the life I'm building. Now, learning how to guard your energy, your dreams, your peace, and the future you are intentionally creating. Episode 26 is the next step in that journey, because protecting your life also means becoming unavailable to what drains, distract, and dishonor it. Now, this episode is about choosing yourself, not loudly, not dramatically, but firmly and peacefully. Take a deep breath with me. Let's begin. Availability is a form of permission. Now, every time we say available to something unhealthy, draining, or misaligned, you're giving it permission to stay in your life, permission to consume your time, permission to access your energy, permission to influence your decisions, permission to occupy space in your mind. Becoming unavailable is not rejection, it is reclaiming your authority over your own life. You teach people how to treat you by what you allow. When you continue to answer calls that drain you, entertain conversations that lower your vibration, or stay in environments that shrink you, you send a message that your peace is negotiable. Now, becoming unavailable is you deciding that your peace is no longer up for negotiation. Growth requires new boundaries. Now, as you evolve, your boundaries evolve too, right? What you tolerate before may no longer feel acceptable now. What you once excused may now feel disrespectful. And what you once chased may now feel beneath you. This is not becoming cold. This is you becoming aware. You waking up. Boundaries are not walls meant to push others. They are doors meant to protect your future. As you grow, you realize that not everyone deserves the same level of access to you. Your time, your energy, and presence become more valuable as your vision becomes clearer. You don't owe access to your energy. You're not required to be accessible to everyone. You do not owe unlimited emotional labor. You do not owe instant replies. You do not owe explanations for protecting your peace. You do not owe closeness to people who drains you. Your energy is sacred. Not everyone deserves front row access to your life. Some people belong at a distance. Some people belong in your past. And some people only deserve love from afar. Becoming unavailable means choosing who gets proximity to your spirit. Now, before we go deeper, I want to share a few books that speaks directly to this season of becoming. Becoming Her, A Journey Back to Myself, for the woman discovering her identity, healing emotional exhaustion, and rebuilding self-trust, and learning to choose herself again. One Cocoa Full Basket, The Power of Patience, Consistency, and Small Steps, for the woman learning that slow, faithful, steady growth is still powerful growth. And The Making of a King, Lessons Every Boy Should Learn from His Mother. This one is for mothers raising emotionally grounded, respectful, confident sons rooted in wisdom and love. If any of these speak to where you are right now, the links will be down in the description. I would really love and appreciate your support. Go ahead and check them out for me. Now, sometimes you must disappoint others to honor yourself. One of the hardest lessons in growth is accepting that not everyone will understand your evolution. Some people will feel entitled to your old self. Some will resist your boundaries. Some will say you've changed. And they might be right. You have changed. Growth will disappoint people who benefited from your silence, your overgiving, and your lack of boundaries. But your responsibility is to not remain palatable. It is to remain aligned. Discomfort in others is sometimes the cost of peace within yourself. You want me to say that again? Discomfort in others is sometimes the cost of peace within yourself. Becoming unavailable is not coldness, it is maturity. Now, you don't become unavailable out of spite. You become unavailable out of wisdom. You learn when to walk away, when to stop explaining, when to stop proving, when to stop overextending. This is emotional maturity. You stop reacting and start responding. You stop chasing and start choosing. You stop forcing and start allowing. Becoming unavailable is not about shutting people out. It is, or it's about letting the right people in. Now, your future requires a different level of access. The woman you are becoming cannot afford the same distractions as the woman you used to be. Your future requires focus, discipline, discernment, boundaries, internal connections. If you want a different life, you must protect the space where the life or where that life is being built. Not everyone is meant to walk into your next season. Some people were assigned to your past, and that is okay. Peace is your confirmation. Now, when you pull back from what drains you, you feel peace instead of guilt. That is confirmation. You will feel lighter, clearer, more grounded, and less anxious. Peace is proof you chose correctly. If protecting your peace feels like freedom instead of fear, trust that. God doesn't bring you into chaos to grow. He brings you into clarity. Peace is alignment speaking. You are not for everyone anymore. As you elevate, your circle will refine. Not everyone will understand your standards. Not everyone will align with your peace. Not everyone will appreciate your growth. And that's okay. That's totally fine. You are not meant to be universally acceptable. You are meant to be divinely aligned. When you stop trying to belong everywhere, you start belonging where you truly fit. Small daily choices build strong self-respect. Becoming unavailable doesn't happen in one dramatic moment. It happens in small choices, like saying no, logging off, walking away, not responding, choosing rest, choosing solitude. That sweet word, solitude. Every time you choose yourself, you build self-trust. Every boundary strengthens your identity. Every moment you honor your needs reinforces the message that you matter. Now, thank you so much for spending this time with me today. If this message resonated with you, please take a moment to like this episode, leave a comment, and tell me what spoke to you the most. I'd love to hear. What stage of your healing journey are you at right now? And what are you learning to protect in this season? Share this episode with another woman who might need this encouragement. And don't forget to subscribe so you never miss an episode of Becoming Her. Now, in closing, becoming unavailable is not about rejection. It is about self-respect. You are allowed to outgrow what once felt normal. You are allowed to protect your peace. You are allowed to choose alignment over obligation. And remember, you are already her. You're just becoming more selective about what gets access to her. Thank you again for listening. Remember, we upload new episodes every Saturday, Mondays, and Wednesdays. Until next time, blessings, love, and light. Walk good. Every scar, every tear, carve me into gold. Turn my fears into stories untold. I exude power like the stars at night, a beacon of strength and unstoppable light. I don't bend for love, I stand tall in my glow. The respect I demand is the respect they show. I'm risen above what I once left behind, becoming the hero I hoped I'd find. I've become a woman I look up to, strong and untouchable. It's what I do, radiating power, confidence so high. I'm not just living, I'm learning to fly. Men may desire, but I define me. Unstoppable force, wild and free. I've become the woman I look up to, and I'm loving every shade of truth. Every step I take, it's on my own terms. A fire inside me that forever burns. I'll abuse the legend, the one they admire, but my biggest fan is the woman in the mirror. I've become the woman I look up to, strong and untouchable. It's what I do, radiating power, confidence so high. I'm not just living, I'm learning to fly. Men may desire, but I define me. Unstoppable force, wild and free. I've become the woman I look up to, and I'm loving every shade of truth. I don't chase, I attract, I hold my own. A masterpiece crafted fully